Ingredient Mum, and this is my weekly grocery shop. So I'll take it inside, I'll show you what I got, and I'll also show you how I'm going to plan my week around these ingredients. So here it is, $323 worth of groceries, or ingredients I should say, for me to make food to feed my family of 4, 2 adults, a teenager and a toddler. It also includes a pack of nappies and a can of formula. She still likes the occasional bottle. Now I've taken out the dog food over there, so that's excluded from that $323. With the dog food and cat food, it came to $375. Now for this $323 worth of groceries, I am going to make my husband lunch 5 days a week, and I budget $10 a day to cook him a home-cooked lunch, or make him a homemade lunch, I should say. It's not always cooked. And about $10 for our meals. So the main expenses for me this week was meat. I actually bought a bit of meat, which I sometimes don't do. So I've got here, everything I buy is on special. So I've got some beef mince and some pork mince. I'll do another video explaining how I'm going to turn everything into meals. But the beef mince I'll turn into some sort of Mexican dish. The pork mince I'll probably do the same. We eat a lot of Mexican food. The pack of hash browns, these were $10 alone, and this I will use to make like a Hawaiian quiche that will go for my husband's lunches and also a dinner for us. I've also got some just quick grab lunches for him, so he quite often likes to take a block of camembert and a pack of ham along with some wraps to make some wraps for work. Love our Kewpie mayo. Always get a block of butter, whether I need it or not. I've probably got about 4 stockpiled in the fridge at the moment, but you never know what's going to happen, so I like to have a good stash of butter. Now for that money, I've also bought 3 packs of salmon. My husband might grab one for lunch one day, or I'll do like a salmon pasta, or probably some sort of Asian salmon and rice, or salmon and noodle salad for dinner one night. Always have the best foods. But to make the best foods go further, I 50-50 it with some natural yogurt. And we always have a pack of these in the house. I do quesadillas a lot, and then my husband will take these for work some days. I also included just some cleaning products. I needed a new sponge. I rewash my sponges and keep them as long as possible, and I use the reusable heads. Now, one of the biggest costs in our groceries is coffee. I don't buy coffee out. I have a couple of times lately, but I try never to buy coffee out. And I love my coffee at home. So I have a plunger coffee every morning with cream. And then as a little treat, I'll do a pour over coffee sometimes. So that's $20 just there in coffee. One of my really cost-effective dinners I do is basically just baked beans on toast. So I really like these little sourdough breads. Yes, I do make my own bread sometimes, but these I can just chuck in the freezer and pull out, quickly defrost, make some garlic butter, and then a really cost-effective meal for us is just some baked beans. So a mixture of butter beans, and I've got some butter beans, cannellini beans, and some tomatoes, crushed tomatoes, and then some herbs and spices. Combine that with the garlic bread and a couple of fried eggs, and you've got a really, really cheap dinner. That is way under $10. Cruskits, these are an easy go-to snack for us in our house. Always have a block of cheese. I do a lot of mac and cheese for the kids, so always go through lots of cheese. I do get these little salted pretzels. We like these as a snack. A few veggies, but I do still have veggies in the garden that I'm using up, but I've given up on my veggie garden, so I'm just going to go back to buying more of my vegetables from the Saturday market, which I didn't do today. Bag of avocados, that's a bit of a splurge, $7, but avocados, we use those in a lot of our meals. So because we're an ingredient household, to my family's despair, I don't buy any pre-made sort of, other than these would be the only thing I guess you could consider a pre-made snack. We don't have anything else pre-made. So that's probably the thing I think that keeps our bill down to about $323 for this. And from these ingredients, I'll make things like muesli bars and cookies and all our dinners and, like I said, my husband's lunches. And I'll do another video shortly just explaining how I'm going to take these ingredients and turn them into our nightly dinners for 4 with a budget of about $10 per dinner.